love her. Kim Gravel is the queen of confidence. The beloved TV star is making it her mission to help women uncover the most confident self.
Her new book is called Collecting Confidence. Please welcome Kim to the show. Kim, nice to see you. Have you always been confident?
No, I wasn't confident this morning. It ebbs and flows, Mario. It's up and down. It waxes and wanes. But everybody can have confidence. Everybody, if you just know your why. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know why you're here,
right,
and what your calling is and purpose is in life. And that will always be that thread of confidence through your life.
We saw you on there. We loved you on the Steve Harvey show, which was so great. And then, of course, your show, Kim of Queens.
Yes.
How did all of this come about for you?
I say Google and God. I wanted to be
two G's.
The two G, double G. I Googled. I said, how do you do a reality TV show? And then I just stepped in that. Another door open, another door open. And let me tell y'all something. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
This is a good Georgia girl right now.
That's confidence.
That's right.
That's exactly
That's right.
So what will people learn from reading this book, essentially? Is it like a blueprint on how to acquire confidence?
Yeah, and it's kind of like, you know, putting together a quilt. There's a common thread through all of our lives, and mine included, and that's in this book, but it's a common thread through all of our lives where when we're little, we know, we're confident. We come into this world with a calling and we believe it. And as we live our lives, that confidence and that calling gets chipped away by trauma or mistakes or messes that we make of our lives. And I say this in the book, your mess is your message. Yep. There's always a purpose in that. And so for me, I mean, I've been down more times than I've been up. And it's in those valleys that I learned to build my confidence. I learned to lean on not just my faith, but my faith in myself. Because everyone is called to greatness. And I say this in the book too. You can get over people not believing in you, but you'll never get over not believing in yourself.
I love it. And make your mess your mission.
Tell
us a time when you were down and had to pull yourself out.
Well, there's been many, but one that comes to mind is I went through a very, very painful divorce. I'd won Miss Georgia, and I was broke and living in a, you know, off of Jimmy Carter Boulevard.
I know
you
it well.
know where that is. And wrong side of the tracks, and had an old beat-up pickup truck, and I would just sit in that pink Pepto-Bismol apartment and say, you know what? There's got to be more for me. I was 23 years old, and that's when I really got still and quiet and knew that I was called to something great. I knew there was a message inside of me to share with women in particularly. And it was that time that was the hardest time of my life. I was embarrassed, shame, all of that I picked myself back up with my father's help. He was such a great, you know, comforter, and I leaned on him and decided I'm gonna make something of my life. I'm gonna be bigger than I am.
Yep.
Nice. Ironically, when you get yourself in these messes, in these situations, which we all do, it's inevitable. Once you do come out of them, you should feel more confident because you were able to persevere, you were able to sort of overcome, and then when it comes again, an inevitable, another mess, well then you should have, therefore, the confidence to be able to know how to deal with it a little better, right?
Well, you lie to yourself, see. When you're in these messes of life, you say to yourself, I'm no good, this person's, but you start comparing, you start looking at other people, you start doing the negative. You don't even need haters on social media. You're your own worst hater half the time. The inner dialogue that we have and how we talk to ourselves is so, I mean, I'm just speaking for personal experience here, can be worse than anything anybody else can ever say about ourselves. We have to remember who we are and why we are here.
Yeah.
Do young girls need this more than young boys? Do you see it more with the way we were brought up?
Total crisis of confidence in our young people. And that's what I do. I've always mentored and really, you know, poured into young people because that was done to me when I was younger. I had a lot of strong women, you know, really seek me out and say, Kim, you're made for something. Today, with social media and the pressures that we have, these kids need to know that they are fearfully and wonderfully made. They're one of a kind, and there's something great in store for them.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah,
we got to tell them.
We got to tell them.
Yeah, no, exactly. And young boys as well, not just the girls.
I have two boys, so I never sit on a clean toilet seat.
Well, that's great stuff. I love and appreciate the message you're getting out there. Good for you.
By the way, great news. Folks at home, you can shop the book right now. Click this QR code or visit accessonline.com/shopping. The products featured in this segment are selected from brands that are partners of NBC Universal. Check out. If you purchase something through their QR code or links on Access Online, we decommission. Prices are accurate as of broadcast time. Really important read.
Thank
I
you
love
so much
everything
for
got
coming
going
and
on.
hanging out.
I'm Miss Blue Eyes, Miss Georgia.
We'll be right back.
Twinkling eyes.